Hello everyone, welcome back to the channel, and we've got another Monday mix. Now this week I've got coins that I've actually been buying, one of which was actually bought on my behalf, but I'll be coming to that in just a second. Now I'm recording this sort of mid-afternoon of the 14th of July, and later on in the evening, obviously we've got the Euro final between England and Spain. Good luck to England in that. So by the time you see this on Monday, we'll know what the result is. So we'll kick off with the latest £5 in the James Bond series that I've been receiving. So this one is done by Matthew Dent and Christian Davies. We've got 3 film titles there from the 2010s: Spectre, No Time to Die and Skyfall. And we've got King Charles III portrait as per usual by Martin Jennings. Did get a scratch card with it as well, so we'll be doing that a little bit later on. In addition, I got the actual BU pack from the Royal Mint. Got specs on the back. And if you want to read that, you can do. Just pause the vid. Now, last week I did mention about the new Team GB being the latest striker one, but I did actually receive this from the Change Checker. Absolutely fantastic design. I did think my favourite coin in the annual set was the RNLI coin. This is coming a very close second. Got another Change Checker trading card, but this is actually done by somebody called Charis Sevis. That's Tsevis. He's actually a Greek visual designer, mainly known for his works in digital mosaics, and I did do a bit of googling and I found some of his work online, which I'll put on screen now. It's absolutely fantastic the way he's used like little coloured tiles to make up different portraits of people. So anyway, this I've already got. Actually I bought an annual set. I think it was actually from Change Checker, and I'd actually ripped the coin out of that and put it into my Big Daddy date run. So this will be going into another annual set that I'm trying to put together. Obviously the Churchill coin I won't have, because that isn't going to have an individual release. Now, as well as that, you all know I've got this lady down in Wales who tends to get some striker runs for us, and a big thank you again to Jude S and her husband Rob. Well, Jude went to the Royal Mint last Monday, first day that this was actually struck as a striker run, so probably this will be one of the first. The Team GB and Paralympic GB 2024. I kind of get away with the Paralympics GB is actually close together, but it's like that with all of the title. So 2 athletes side by side, able-bodied and a Paralympian. So big thank you to Jude for obtaining that for me. But as well as that, I just had to get these because I saw Rich H's post, I think it was on Facebook, and I just had to get it, and it's the coloured version, and this is absolutely fantastic. I mean, with the backdrop of the Union flag there. Again, Paralympics GB, just kind of get away with that. Let's have a look on the back. So we've got here, so they're flying the flag. UK has participated in every modern Olympic game since its inception in 1896. Very nice. And we've got the coin specs there. I've just noticed that individual presentation limit of 12,500. I do know a few other people that's actually got it, but I'm going to actually open it up this time because I want to have a look inside. I don't tend to do this with all the BU packs I get. I'll put it back in its packet later on. Got the obverse. Road to Gold again. If you want to read it, just pause the video and you can read it as and when. Game's wide open. Obviously it's been held in Paris this year, if you didn't already know. And we've got this little gate full slider here. I've got a skateboarder there. And that's a bit of the designer. That must be my favourite coin of 2024, without a doubt, the coloured version. And obviously you already know about if you look at the very bottom, we've got the little Eiffel Tower symbolising that it's been held in France. Very nice indeed. Alright, let's have a quick look at the scratch cards, see what we've got. Just waiting for a couple. Shakespeare Histories. Already got that one. I think there's only two I need. One of them's the Northern Ireland Commonwealth Games. Fortunately, it's the wrong one because I've already got that one. Never mind. Another couple of swaps, I would think. Now, in case you've missed it, the latest 50p that was actually issued on Friday is the new Star Wars vehicle, the Death Star 2, the last in the series of the space vehicles that was issued. So hopefully I'll be probably getting mine sometime next week maybe. Right, I've cleared the decks. We'll go through a few things that's actually happened on this day. So 15th of July is St Swithin's Day. Now folklore has it that if it rains on St Swithin's Day, it'll rain for 40 days and 40 nights. Well, it's been raining like that for about the last year, so we're going to probably call it St Swithin's Year, and it's actually chucking it down as I'm recording this video. In 1988, the film Die Hard hit the US cinemas. It's probably now classed as an annual Christmas film to watch, starring Bruce Willis. In 2006, Twitter was actually launched by co-founders Jack Dorsey, Biz Stone and Evan Williams. It was actually bought by Elon Musk in October 2022 and rebranded X. But he's lost about a fifth of Twitter users since he actually bought the company, and from what I've read, it seems to be going downhill. Now, the #1 song way back in 1991, starting off his mammoth run of nearly 4 months, so 16 weeks at #1, was Bryan Adams with Everything I Do It For You, which was from the film Robin Hood, Prince of Thieves, starring Kevin Costner. Now, I've been buying, it's not tea bags I've been buying, by the way. I just use this to put some coins in. I went to a website called Rock Numismatics because I know they did some Gibraltarian coins. I did show you a few Gibraltar coins that I actually bought last week, and I did say that I was going to be getting some for this week as well. So I flipped them all. Believe it or not, I actually bought 89. However, there's only 86 turned up, I have queried it, and they said they've made a right pig's eye with the order, because it was quite a large order and a few of them's got missed. So there's 2 pennies and there's 150 pence that I haven't actually received. So if I just get all these out, and then we'll have a quick look. I might spin the camera at this point. Just for a bit of information, Gibraltar is just that little point on the southern tip of Spain. It only measures 2.25 square miles, so it's 3 miles length and 0.75 miles wide. Gibraltar actually got the name from the Arabic Jebel Tariq, which stands for Tariq's Mountain. It was named after the 8th century Moorish military leader Tariq ibn Ziyad. That's T-A-R-I-Q, then I-B-N-Z-I-Y-A-D. So if you say Jebel Tar, so that's how they got Gibraltar from that. And there we go, I've extracted them all from the teabag tin of wonder, and we'll start off with the pennies. So I might have to zoom in a bit here so I can have a good look at them. So Barbary Partridge from 1990, got a AA die, which is just to the left there. Raphael Mackem Portrait. Got one from 1991, again AA die. 1994, AA die. 1996, AA die. 1999. Yeah, AA die again. Some of these are not in the best of conditions, but I mean they are all from circulation. 2000, AA. Another one, 2003, again AA die. And then we'll move on to 2004. We've actually got a change here. So this is actually a commemorative that celebrates the occupation of Gibraltar by UK since 1704. So we've got the date there. We've got the Barbary macaque monkey there on the reverse. So we've got the Raphael Mackem portrait on the obverse. And then we've got the mace from the House of Assembly in 2005. This one doesn't have any die mark, and I don't even know who actually designed that one. 2006, 2007, 2008, 2009, 2010, and back to the Barbary Partridge again, 2011, and then on the 2012 ones we've got Queen of Gibraltar was actually redesigned. If I bring in back in the 2011 one, just got Gibraltar. So the portrait is slightly smaller, doesn't take up all part of the coin. And that was the 2012, again the Barbary Partridge. 2013, 2017, 50th anniversary of the referendum. The design was done by Philip Nathan. This one has an AA die, which is just at the bottom. It's very, very small. So I can zoom in a bit further. Now, the referendum took place in 1967. Now there was 12,762 people who qualified to vote, but 435 of them didn't, which left another 12,237. Now out of those, 55 votes were blank or invalid, 44 voted for Spanish sovereignty, but the overwhelming majority of 12,138 voted to remain in the UK. And I believe in sort of early 2000s they tried to do something similar, and again 90% of the people voted to stay in the UK. Now this one here is another commemorative 2018 new Calpia house. It is a stylised version of the building. The building doesn't actually look like that. I'll put a picture of what it does look like now. That's the one in Norfolk Square. That's why it's called New Calpia House. The old Calpia House used to be in Prince's Square in Bayswater in London, but because the number of rooms is quite small and there was more and more people coming across from Gibraltar for recuperation, because that's what they use it for, so they can stay there free of charge to recuperate from any sort of illnesses, etc. But as I said there, Calpia House. Now I've heard a few people say Calp House, but there is a place near Valencia called Calpia as well, or known to the locals as just Calp, so don't get the two mixed up. So move on to 2 pences now. This is the Europa Point Lighthouse, designed by Alfred Ryman. Put a picture of that because I was having a look on Google Maps. It is actually the southern tip of Gibraltar, and it's not actually a lighthouse. It's out in the middle of the sea. It's part of the mainland. 1991, I've got an AB die, which just at the bottom. It's actually at the bottom of the coin, just below the lighthouse. Same 1994. That one is AA. 1998 AA. 1999 AA. This one's an AB, 2001. And then we move on to 2004 again with the occupation. This is the Keys of Gibraltar. So part of the commemorative set from that year. That was done by Philip Nathan as well. 2007, again it's a commemorative, Operation Torch. Now, this was something that happened in 1942 between the Anglo-American, where they were trying to defeat the Vichy French, who were allied to the Germans at one point, but obviously they then switched allegiance. Operation Torch again, 2010. Quite a few commemoratives from different years, but exactly the same. 2011, 2013. No 2 pences or 1 pences were minted for the years 2014 to 2016. And back to the referendum, 50th anniversary of. That's a 2017. That's an 8-year die, which is right at the bottom there. It's very difficult to see because it is quite small. 5p's, and going by the thumbnail, this is why I called it Monkeying Around, because got a lot of Barbary macaques on here. 1998 AA. 2001 AA. The lettering for this one's just there. This one doesn't have any die lettering on. 2005. Got quite a few troop of monkeys here. 2006. 2007. 2008. 9. 10, and you can see there they've changed the design round, so instead of having 5 pence at the top, it's now at the bottom, and the number 5 numeral is now on the top. 2011, 2012, 2013, and then we've got the 2014 coin. This is the Lady of the Night flower or in Spanish it's Dama de Noche flower, 2014. And we've got the same design for 2015 and 2016, again no dye marks. And then we're back to a new Calpia house. This one's a BA dye. And I think this video might be longer than usual. Moving on to temp enses, we've got Europa, I always call this Europa port, it's Euro port, 1992, it's an AA dye one. Got 1996, again AA dye, 98, 2000. There's another one for the commemorative, 2004 for the occupation, Operation Torch. Now this one here, 2005, from part of the Great Siege. Now this gun here is what they call a Cola Depressing Courage. That's spelled K-O-E-H-L-E-R. It was actually designed by, or invented by, George Frederick Kohler of the Royal Artillery, and it allowed the gun to be fired at a steep angle. So if they sort of had it high up on the hill or up on the rock, they could fire at the enemy below. And then we've got one 2006, 2007, and I'm not showing you all the obverses because it would take far too long. Just have to take from me they are the right dates. 2009, 2010, 2012, 2013, then we're back to the Barbary Partridge again for 2014, and the Partridge family continues with 2015 and 2016, so that's the 10 pences done. Now this is the 20 pences, so we'll start with 1999 AA, Lady of Europa. Again, this one has a dye mark, AA. Got one here, 2001, AB dye. Let's see there. Then we've got the Keys of Gibraltar, 2005. 2006, 2007, 2010, 2011, 2012, 2013, 2014, this is the Candy Tuft flower. 2015, and back to the 50th anniversary referendum. This one's got an AB dye. And the new Calpia house. If I haven't already mentioned, stylised version of this. It looks very much like the Rock of Gibraltar, and I will put a picture of that next to it so you can see how it looks compared to that one. You can see what they've done with the design. Right, 50 pences, there's only the two. We've got the capture of Gibraltar from 2005, commemorative. I think this one is might get a few quid for that one at least. 2006, capture of Gibraltar. You can see the design is slightly different. I don't know which way to do this. It is slightly different, although they both say capture of Gibraltar. And lastly, moving on to the pounds. So we've got 1993 with an AA die. So this is the insignia of Gibraltar. And if you can see round there, it's got Montis Insignia Calpia, which actually in English it's insignia of the mountain of Calpia. The Rock of Gibraltar is actually a monolithic limestone promontory, was classed as one of the pillars of Hercules. And I've got again there 2000 with again 88 die, 2001 88 die, 2002 within AB, 2008 Neanderthal skull. It's a type 1, and I'll explain how it is a type 1 because, as I mentioned previously, we've got Gibraltar 2008 down the right hand side. 2010 is also a type 1, but 2013 is a type 2 because of the Queen of Gibraltar instead. And I think you can get a few years where the 2009s, 10s can be obtained with both a type 1 and a type 2. This is the Dragon Tree 2015, which I think you can see in the Gibraltar Botanical Gardens. Got one there from 2016. Then we've got the referendum anniversary again, 2017, AB die lettering. Again, it's right down the bottom, it's hard, it's really small to see. And the last but not least, another Calpia house. Now I'll zoom back out, and that's it. So we've got all of those coins today, plus the few bits and bobs that I showed you at the outset. Not forgetting that one, which is my favourite of the year so far. So that's it for today, folks. Thank you for watching. I'm sorry it's a bit long. Hopefully England will win tonight, but in the meantime, thanks for watching, keep on hunting, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye for now.